What's up, gamers? Welcome to Kuroko Gaming, the best channel on YouTube and Twitch. Today, we're doing something else. And that something else is, we're about to watch the Nintendo Direct. That's right, because there's a new one. In fact, it only released 7 hours ago. It's pretty fresh off the block, fresh off the printing press. And it's gonna show us what to expect with the Switch 2. And the pre-orders for the Switch 2, we already know when they're going live, the 8th of April. So not long to go until we need to pre-order this bad boy. So get your doubloons ready, get your money ready for this shit, I guess. I'm gonna scramble some pennies together, see if I have enough. If I don't have enough, then oh well. We'll just have to watch everyone else play the Switch 2 and cry. But it's okay, I'll get one eventually. Okay, let's do it. Let's watch this thing. I'm excited. It's a Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Switch 2! Ooh! Exciting. Yoshi! Mario! Mario Kart! Mario Kart, the new one! So this is Mario Kart World, I believe. Let's go! But wait a second, did I just absolutely destroy that? That was a good Mario impression that I just did, wasn't it? Let's go! Was that good or not? So someone clip that. I can't wait to watch that later and realize I was way off. But it felt spot on in my head just then. Oh yeah. Oh man, this looks like a good Mario Kart. It has, like, pretty much the same graphics as the old one. But, no, it does look a bit sharper. It does look a bit sharper. Also, what's this, it's in 4K? This video's in 4K! Wait a second. Does this upscale to 4K? I think it might. I think this game might upscale to 4K. I think we might be seeing very crisp visuals on our televisions with this game. But look, there are more what do you call it? The tracks are wider than usual. There's more space on the track, it seems. Oh, look how wide that track... Oh my god! Whoa, this looks so awesome. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at the gang all together. This looks awesome, man. Whoa, you can grind on rails? No way! Whoa, wall riding? Oh shit, that looks awesome! Okay, yeah. Classic Mario Kart. Bullet Bill makes a comeback. Oh, rocket truck! That looks so good. Yeah, this game is definitely going to be very fun. Has there ever been a bad Mario Kart? Has there ever been a bad Mario Kart? I don't think so. Never. So yeah, this is going to be good. How many players can we count here? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that a 7? Over there? 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I can count 12 players on one screen. Yeah, that's cool. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, on this screen there were way more players. This one. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's like 20 players or something on this screen. That's awesome, because I'm pretty sure in older games it was 12 players per race. So this game has way more players. That's amazing. That's such a good change. Doubling the player count in the races, that's going to make it so much crazier. In a good way. It can go up to 120 FPS. Are you joking me? This game can go 120. Why would you need it 120? 60 would be fine. 60 would be fine. 120 FPS. Oh, they probably use AI frames. Oh my god, they definitely do. They're using AI frames. Because it's made by NVIDIA, this thing. So it's going to be using FrameGen to reach those frame rates, but it's still going to look buttery smooth. So I was saying that recently, right? After using FrameGen in Monster Hunter Wilds because I had to, I was thinking FrameGen is going to be a game changer on console. Because I doubled my frame rate, or perceived frame rate in Monster Hunter Wilds, just by clicking a button. They're definitely using DLSS, to upscale, and they're using frame gen. So they're going to advertise like 4K 120, but what's the render resolution and what's the actual frame rate? How much input lag are you really getting? Because with frame gen, although the frames look smoother, it looks smooth, right? The image looks smooth. There's actually a little more input lag than if you weren't using it. You have to then ask the question, you know, okay, so the game's outputting this resolution and frame rate, but what's actually happening? Because there is a difference between a real rendered frame and an upscaled and a frame gen output. There's a difference. It's not quite as good. It's not nearly as good, really. But it is better than not having these technologies. And it's going to be great for a handheld console to be able to take advantage of these, because handhelds are a little underpowered anyway, so why not crank up the frame gen, crank up the AI upscaling, do all of that stuff for the handheld? It's going to make a big difference. You can even, I think, connect a camera to the Switch. Oh yeah, I did see there's a camera accessory on the store, so I did check out the store earlier today. I saw there's a Switch camera accessory. I guess they'll show that in this. There are a few cool accessories. It looks like they brought back the GameCube controller again. I have no need for one, but I want one. Well, I think the Switch 2 is going to be a bit of a banger, to be honest. I think it's going to be a good one. Good console. And it's coming in under £400 for the base unit, which that's not a bad price. That's all right for what the technology is. They are increasing the price of games, though, by about 30%. So game prices are going up, but as you can see here, they're also increasing the quality of the games. So, I mean, we're getting double the Mario Kart here. So they're charging 30% more for the game, more than the old game, right? But we're getting double the player count on the races, so we're getting a good deal. Because it's double Mario Kart, basically. They're like, we just doubled the fun of Mario Kart, but we're only charging 30% more than last time. So you know what? If they're doing that with all their games, if all of their games get this quality boost, then it's worth paying, I think. I don't see how that's not worth paying. I don't see it as a bad thing. Now, what we don't like as gamers is when companies make slop, disgusting slop, worse than last time, and then they charge more money for it, which a lot of other players in the industry are doing. Now, if Nintendo is actually making the games better quality, higher frame rates, blah, 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 more players on the track, these are like fantastic changes. And we saw that there's grind rails, wall riding. There's loads of shit happening here, so there's more in the game. Game's high quality. I'd pay more for that. It looks like tons of fun, and I'll probably make my nieces and nephews cry because I won't let them win. Oh, I'm the same way. I don't let anyone win in Mario Kart. Oh, look how wide and spacious the tracks are. This is going to be sick. Mario Kart World. I like the naming, too. Hello! Konnichiwa! I'm Kyuchi Kawamoto, one of your guys for today's Nintendo Direct, producer for Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Takuhiro Dota, director for Nintendo Switch 2. Tetsuya Sasaki, hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2. What you just saw was Mario Kart World launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, do you like me doing the voiceover, by the way? I can put their voice... You know what? I can do it professionally. I can put their voices down a bit. Then I can do the English voiceover. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like? Oh, shit! That was a good scene. Did you see how the view distance? That looked beautiful.
Welcome to this vast world.
Oh...
Kart races are held throughout various regions.
This actually looks so good.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Time of day and weather conditions in the game, nice. It can rain. Yeah, this game looks very nice.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Whoa, what do you mean off the racetrack? Oh, no way. What, you can go off-roading?
Race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
What do they mean you can drive everywhere?
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition
24 drivers a race. Wow, look at Bowser's pipes there. That looks sick.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Interesting. Checkpoint-based race.
All the way to the finish line?
That was a nice animation.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Whoa, there's free roam? Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? I was not expecting this. Now, when they called it Mario Kart World, I was thinking, oh, they're playing on this trend of making everything like, you know, Monster Hunter World. You know, you're making like, oh, it's what do you call it? It's open world now. But I was thinking like, but it's not going to be open world. It's just going to be a bigger Mario Kart. But apparently it is open world. What the heck? They're making open world Mario Kart? This actually sounds kind of cool. Can I get off my vehicle and start beating up mushrooms? Like, is it like GTA style? Because that'd be kind of cool in Mario. Imagine you can get off your bike and then it's just Mario 64 type gameplay. Like, get off your bike and do some platforming and then get back on your bike. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. It's probably not like that, but that would be cool. It's crazy how Mario Kart was when it first came out till now. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Mario Kart. I mean, Mario Kart always... It started off as a great game. It did. So I think the first one was on Super Nintendo. And it's always been good. I mean, if you go back to Super Nintendo, it still has all the basics. All the basics that are still in the game today, they were in the first one on the Super Nintendo. So, I mean, the design language hasn't really changed. What has changed is every release, they kind of expand the scope of what you can do in the games. And how they control and the size of the racetracks, all that kind of stuff, the visual fidelity. They've kind of just been expanding, but it's got the same, like, same kind of design language as it's always had, really, going back to the first one. They've all been really good. I remember the one for the DS being great. That was really fun, the one for the DS, because loads of people had DSs, so you could find races around school and stuff. Seems pretty cool. You can go off-road. Woo!
Drive wherever your heart takes you.
Look, this is off-road. It's got free roam.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends.
Oh!
And even take photos together at different locations.
That's so cute. Oh, the grind rails look fun. It has grind rails now. Whee! Nabbit.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World.
A race across the entire world. That's a really good idea. That's a really good idea for this Mario Kart. I'm impressed with their ideation here. Race across the entire world with Mario Kart World on Switch 2. That's such a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking before, how the frick are they going to top Mario Kart 8? Because Mario Kart 8 was really, really fully featured. Especially with all the DLC. That game was just tight. Tight in features, loads of content. You can play it over and over. You can race people over and over. It's just fun every time. I was thinking, how are they going to top this? And it looks good too, Mario Kart 8. In fact, the graphics are actually pretty close to this game. Not quite as sharp as this game, but they are pretty close in Mario Kart 8. The graphics, same kind of graphic style. But yeah, they've topped it, I think, with this idea. With the free roam and the race across the entire world idea. And the 24 kart races, which is enabled by the new power of the Switch 2. The Switch could not do that. So I guess they're using the horsepower here to make very large open world tracks and areas to drive around in, and also increasing the kart count, which is very cool. Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2! Joy-Con 2. It looks snazzy. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. What does that do? Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers. Okay, so what does the C button do? Is it like a photo button? Together?
That was you. So quick.
I wish I were her right now playing my Switch 2.
Wait, no.
All together.
Nix, I'm coming for you. Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing GameChat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch
Wait,
2.
what?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Voice chat! Real voice chat!
With this feature,
Big win! Real voice chat on the Switch. We didn't have it on the Switch 1. We had to use this god-awful system of using your phone to talk to people with the Nintendo Online app. Oh god, it was bad. So bad that I never really played online on the Switch. But it looks like now they've integrated game chat into the Switch too. So it looks like any game, you can join a party with your friends and you can talk to each other. Sick. And I guess is it push to talk? So you press the C button to talk? Because that's a good idea, because that will increase the perceived audio quality of the voice chat, right? Because there's nothing worse than you're playing with friends and you all have crappy mics and you're on open voice chat and you can hear each other breathing and all that kind of stuff. You can hear the animals in the background. You can hear all the kinds of things going on. It's terrible. So is the idea to make it push to talk here? Because that's really clever. If it's push to talk, that's actually a really clever way to improve the perceived audio quality of the game chats. They probably got a free Switch too. I was thinking that too, Kid Cudi, and I was getting real jealous. I was like, damn it, I bet they got to keep that afterwards or something. If I was like in this trailer, I'd be like, please, can I have one? I'd be like, can I pre-order now, please? Can I get a deal? Yeah, they're so lucky, dude, the people in this trailer. I bet they got free Switches.
you'll be able
Or at
to
least
communicate
got to
with friends
pre-order
and
early.
family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Dude, they're doing an Apple here and advertising voice chat as if it's a new revolutionary thing when it's been around since the, well, basically since the 80s. We've had voice chat for a long time on other platforms, but yeah, I guess it's new for the Nintendo. The first time we've had voice chat in Nintendo games. That's
While
fun.
using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone.
And you don't
built into the
need-
console.
It just,
Okay, but you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay.
you don't need
It
anything
can pick up
special.
your speaking voice clearly,
It's on the controller.
even from a distance.
Beautiful.
Let's jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a left.
When it's
He's
noisy
blending.
around you, your voice will still come through clearly,
Nice.
letting you chat with ease.
How do
Has
you get
noise
the
rejection.
boat?
Love it.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in
Voice chat in kids games, what could possibly go wrong? Dude, we had it before. It was fantastic. Halo 3 had voice... Like, all the Xbox 360 games had voice chats, and we were all kids playing those. It was fine. It was funny. I mean, a lot of things were said. But you know what? What happens in game stays in game. Then we all logged off the game, and we continued lives as normal. Yeah, so I'm really happy for this. I'm really happy for the Nintendo games to get some voice chat. I bet they're going to advertise something stupid now, like you can only use voice chat if you both send each other your friend codes and then get parental advice from the CEO of Nintendo. You have to send him an email and then wait 30 days for him to verify your identification, and then they're all allowed to voice chat together. Like, I hope it's not like that. I hope it's just easy. Because a lot of the time with Nintendo, because they're worried about the family safety and stuff, they really limit their consoles. So they'll be like, for example, friend codes are just annoying. Like, why can't I just add you with your email address or with your, like, username? They're like, no, you need to get your friend's friend code, and they have to, like, send you the friend code outside of the, like, system in the Switch, and then you got to, like, link up that way. It's so annoying. So, yeah, I wonder how... I bet they keep friend codes. I bet friend codes are here to stay. But at least you can voice chat now with your friends. Sound like they were trying to protect kids with all these friends codes. Yeah, okay. Like, I understand that, but then let us disable it if we're not kids. Or if we trust the kid. Or if, you know, you might be a parent that's like, I believe that my kid should have free reign on his games consoles or her games consoles. Just let them go wild, you know. You might believe in that philosophy, in which case you should be able to disable the safeguards.
Handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Microsoft wants to collaborate with
If you
Nintendo.
open the chat menu
Nice.
and turn on game screen sharing,
Oh! That's so sick! Game screen
also share your
sharing.
game screen.
Oh!
just like go on top of that?
That's
guy?
cool.
Really? They can do that?
Can do it.
So you can have screen watching.
Oh shoot!
You can accuse someone of screen watching online. You're screen watching, then stop sharing with me.
Okay.
That's fun.
You can chat to your heart's content. even
Oh,
while
you can play
playing
different games? Wait a second. This is so awesome. Imagine being a kid growing up in this era. Holy shit. You can play with all your friends on different games and talk to each other? That's so sweet. This is so nice. And I like how it's just like a feature of the console, so it's going to encourage this kind of behavior. It's going to help kids be like more social again. Because a lot of kids, they're just on their iPads and games consoles, they're not talking to each other. So this is like a really pro-social feature if you think about it. It's really nice. I like this.
It's so hard, right?
I'm actually so excited about this features, even though I got no one to play with, pretty much, on the Switch 2. I'll probably be alone on my Switch 2, but anyway, it's nice.
Sky right here.
I'm excited for this new generation of kids that get to experience these pro-social features.
So cute.
You had to play with me? Oh, nice, Melora. Are you getting it as well? Oh, cool. Oh, that is so... This is so nice. So you can change the size of the screens too, so... Oh. Oh, wow. Like, this feature is so sick. This is so sick. So it looks like what Nintendo are doing is instead of, like, utilizing all the power of the Switch 2 to just visual fidelity out the wazoo on the TV, they're holding system resources in reserve to do all this fancy back-end stuff, which is actually, I think, quite smart. Because Nintendo they probably know that they don't need to push the envelope on what the Switch 2 can actually do. Case in point, Switch 1 games are still selling fantastically. Their last big game was like Tears of the Kingdom, the last big game, right? Big Nintendo release, and that sold tremendously. So it shows that they don't really need all this power. They don't need they don't need to like put all of the system's resources into graphical fidelity. They just don't. So they're holding some in reserve to have all these back-end features, like these pro-social online features. This is kind of sick. I like this. I agree with the direction here. So it looks like you can do this with any game, so every game's going to have these capabilities.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to try.
So that's the voice quality then?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Sounds quite
Let's
good.
take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Doesn't sound too bad,
That's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
the voice quality.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Okay, so it's the chat menu. Oh, so you can do open mic, okay.
I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back.
But it sounds like... It seems like the mic
You can quickly and easily
has
mute
good, like,
yourself
noise
and
rejection
more.
and stuff.
And there's this.
Okay, switch camera. So what does this do?
You can also connect
I saw this on the
camera
store
to
page.
console.
Hey.
Oh, sick! Oh my god, what the fuck? You can stream to your friends? Whoa.
Hi, how's
Wait,
everyone
this is a...
doing?
Oh, this is the NVIDIA shit. This is NVIDIA background delete. So NVIDIA has like a virtual green screen where basically they use AI technology to take out the background in video. So this is another NVIDIA tech showcase. That's a really novel use for that. Holy shit. The future is awesome. This is so cool. Imagine being a kid growing up with Switch 2s and things like that in your life. It'd be so cool. After school would be incredible. After school game times are going to be so good with the Switch 2. This beats the crap out of all... This beats the crap out of the PlayStation 5. You can't do this shit on the PlayStation 5, can you? I'm pretty sure these features are like a level above the PS5, and if you're talking online social features. This is awesome. And it looks like you can do it with four friends. So you can watch 4 friends playing, streaming their faces, potentially, if they have the camera, which no one will probably have because it's probably an expensive accessory, but anyway, it's kind of awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm very positive about this stuff. PS5 does have a similar feature like that. Yeah, is it advertised as a core feature, though? With a core accessory? I don't think so.
Good.
You can appear on screen and video chat while playing.
That's so
a game.
cool.
This is on here.
You can be a little streamer.
It was good.
Be a little streamer for your friends.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
Oh, that's so fun.
I bet you like that. Can you wait for me?
I love this
Please
shit.
look forward to games with
I might get the
user
camera.
feed like this.
Should I get the little camera?
No, wait. Go
Oh, look at that.
left. Okay.
They have novel uses of the camera there. You can have little camera feeds of your face.
Using GameChat,
This is nice.
even when you're apart, you can.
You know what it seems like they're trying to do? So, one of the best things about the Nintendo games that they've continued doing since the first consoles, right? The couch co-op experience, right? So they kept this alive with the Switch as much as they could do. I always loved couch co-op games and just games where you could play with each other, right? On the same console with multiple controllers. I always loved that shit. What they seem to be doing now is bringing that experience to the online world. So it's like you're playing online, but it feels more like you're present with each other, like you're playing on the couch, which is awesome. That's going to be like the best feeling. Because I think a lot of us are kind of more isolated these days. Like there are less group meetups between people these days. So this is going to bring a lot more of that kind of fuzzy couch co-op, couch gaming feeling to the online games. And I think this is a really, really cool idea. All I'm thinking about is people hacking into camera feeds. Well, I hope not. The showcase so far has been brilliant.
Play games and hang out as if you were together.
As if
in
you
the
were
same
together,
room.
that's what I was just saying.
Play
It's so
together,
cool.
Or compete in online multiplayer games.
We're definitely going to have a Switch 2 hangout in the Discord. Where we're like, okay, I'm going on my Switch. Who's game? I'm going on my Switch 2. And then we're going to do this shit all together. It's going to be awesome.
Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
Nice. Retro game
Or hold a
competitions.
sports competition between families.
Oh, nice. Oh, sick.
All together, anytime, anywhere.
I like this. I like this.
Chat.
Well done, Nintendo. That was pretty awesome. What did you think? In developing GameChat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely. Yeah, that's what I gathered, including family and friends, almost as if you're playing together in the same place. God, I'm so smart to... I read between the lines there, gamers. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. Cool, that's going to be sold out. Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use GameChat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience GameChat, I bet it will be free for a period of time. It will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out, so for like a month it's available. Additionally, GameChat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app. There you go. Different settings can be adjusted, thank God. Like whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use GameChat. So this is... Nintendo! You did it! You did it! They made a decent online system. They finally did it. Like, no more forced parental, like, watcher over you when you're, you know, an adult playing some Zelda or whatever you want to play. That's good. So now there's a parental controls app where you can easily set the limits for your children. And you can even, you know, take away the limits if you think they... if you want your child to run wild on the internet. But yeah, this is good. Good news. They finally did it, gamers. It's taken so long for them to do this. Finally. Like in the old days when we was meeting at friends playing Mortal Kombat, exactly, Vonavi. Weren't those days amazing? When everyone was doing the couch co-op stuff, you'd all gather around the person that actually had a games console and play at their house. We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. Yep, old one had this. But on Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple consoles using just one game. Wait, you couldn't do this before? Gameshare. Wait, you couldn't do this before? I didn't even know you couldn't do this before, but this is epic. Yeah, this is cool. So, Gameshare was on the DS. So they've done Gameshare before, but I guess the Switch didn't have it. But, okay, so they're bringing back Gameshare, so you only need one copy of the game, I'm guessing, and then you can both play together, as long as you have two Switch consoles. This is a good idea because it drives sales of their console, because people think, oh, well, my friend has this game, so I'll buy a Switch 2, and then we can play with each other, because, you know, they have the game, whatever. So it actually probably drives sales, and then if there are more people with Switch 2 consoles, what are they going to end up doing? Buying games anyway. They're going to buy the games with a 30% markup, so it's probably going to work out for Nintendo. It's also going to work out for us in a lot of cases, so I like this feature. I've liked all the features so far, haven't I? I'm a little too positive. Let's be negative. I'm just kidding. With Gameshare, you can receive games on Nintendo Switch 2 and on Nintendo Switch. Oh, nice. Up to 3 other consoles at a time can receive a game. Nice. So you can all play together. Even in games where you don't want other players seeing your screen. Oh, cool. You can play poker. Gameshare. That's actually a really cool way to play like card games and poker. Everyone has their own Switch and you just like play the... That's actually pretty cool. Like, imagine a poker night where you don't even have to have a set of cards because you all got Nintendo Switches. That's pretty awesome. I mean, a deck of cards might be cheaper, but I don't know, it'd be kind of cool everyone having their own little screen. It's going to like probably reduce cheating. To be fair, we've been enjoying nearly all these features on Steam for the last 5 years. Yeah, but this is to a console, dude. And also, when it's a console and it's like baked in like this and the features are more accessible, it makes it more likely that people are going to engage with them. So, for example, on PC, of course, we've had voice chat in like every game on PC forever. But most people don't use mics and they don't engage in the voice chat. So it's kind of like, okay, we have these things, no one's even using them. It's not like part of the package, whereas this is like advertised part of the package. It's probably very accessible. Like, you literally just press the C button. Now, there's no button on my computer that I press and it brings up like a social thing. I have to like look for that shit. I have to download some software and stuff. I'm a bit sad the screen share is so laggy though. It's not laggy when you bring it up bigger though. But yeah, it makes sense that it's a little laggy because you're showing like 4 people's feeds at the same time, so you don't want to be using too much processing power there. It's just going to give you a glimpse. Then you can like bring them bigger, and it looks like when you make them bigger, it's not laggy. It's just when it's in the small view. Gameshare also supports online play with other Switch 2 consoles, and you can use it with friends via GameChat, which we showed earlier. Nice. Gameshare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles. Interesting. Starting with a free update for 51 worldwide games on Nintendo Switch. Sick. So this is coming to the Switch as well. You can also look forward to Gameshare support in selected games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so not all games are going to have Gameshare. That's to be expected, really. It's not going to work with all games. We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 console itself. Thank you. We've prepared a trailer, so... Oh, nice. A new trailer that's not just a rendered piece of crap like the last one. Hopefully. Bigger screen. Same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen.
Whoa, look at that shit. It looks like Wave Race. Look at that Mario Kart gameplay.
The console's thickness remains the same.
Ah, same thickness. Hey, didn't we... remember when we did that that last look at the Switch 2 and I said I think it's the same thickness? Do you remember that? That happened. I predicted. I was like, I think it looks like the same thickness. So they kept the same thickness, just like I said. Same girth. Yeah, do you guys remember that? I made a good prediction, didn't I? Wow. I was right about a thing. If they announce Metroid Prime 2, 4 as like a release game, I'm also right about that. Let's see if they do. Anyway, I'm just rewinding a little because I want to see about the thickness again. Hang on. Damn, this console's thick! Got the thickness. Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch
this
2 has
gameplay
a
looks so
bigger
good.
built-in screen.
Wave
Where
Race,
that
Mario
compares
Kart.
to
7.9
Nintendo
inches.
Switch,
Damn,
the
son!
console's thickness remains the same.
Same girth, but it's longer. Nice, so it's just
With
improved in that
approximately
case.
double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080p? I knew it'd be 1080p. I made that prediction too. I'm so smart. Smooth gameplay up to
The
120.
screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother
Shit,
gameplay in supported
that's
titles.
really nice. That is so nice. It has a 120 hertz screen, so it's got an LCD.
The LCD screen is more vivid and
Okay.
supports HDR.
It's probably an
providing
IPS.
More contrast between light and
It's
dark
not
areas
OLED.
of the
It's not
images.
OLED. Why is it not OLED? I know why. To drive down the actual like cost of the system, probably. I bet an OLED system will come later. But for now, LCD. Doesn't matter to me though, because I usually play the Switch like docked. So to be honest, the screen itself, like they may as well release one without a screen for me, because that's how much I use it docked. I always use it docked. Wonder if Switch 2 games will be compatible with the other Switches. It seemed like maybe some of them might be, but what's cool is that this update is coming to the other Switches as well. So it looks like Gameshare will work on the old Switches as well. So they're releasing Gameshare and it's going to work on 51 older games. And it looks like you can Gameshare with the older Switches. Like, it's not just the new Switches that benefit. Nintendo killing it with the updates. It does feel more like connectivity was a goal. The Pani really messed us up. So, yeah. The pandemic, yeah, really messes up socially. Yeah, everyone's messed up. We're also isolated now. So this is going to help bring people together, some of us. Kroksky prediction. Yeah, all my predictions so far have been pretty spot on. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Anyway.
Remains the same.
Girth remains the same! Hell yeah! I'm actually happy about that, because the girth was fine on the old Switch.
Compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the
Look at that detail! Insane detail! I like that they show that pixelated image to show the detail. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty slick animation.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second.
I like this 120 hertz announcement. That's so cool. Look at how many Marios you can see now! You know what they're doing a good job of? I'll congratulate the team here doing these adverts. They're doing a good job of actually showing what the technical specifications mean, which they often don't do. Like, usually they're just like 4K, ultra resolution, then they show like a motorbike going like, or like something. Like, they don't actually show what it means. But this is very obvious. Like, okay, 120 hertz. Look, it's going to be smoother. Look how many Marios you can see here compared to what it was before. They even showed how the pixelation differs. Like, that's pretty... I've never seen an advertisement where they actually show the difference like that to the average consumer that doesn't even know what this shit means.
Is more vivid and supports HDR.
HDR, nice.
Contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
HDR announcement is nice. HDR makes things look really good if you have the right display.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the console.
Magnets.
Attach the controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay. So magnetic in, latch out. That's a good idea.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger. For
yep. Oh, thank God. They were so tiny before.
Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
They were so tiny. Larger control sticks. Good. They were also so tiny.
Are now larger.
Thank you. Thank you. They were so tiny on the old one. Okay, someone said this. Mouse controls.
Used as a mouse to play in compatible games.
What
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Whoa! Both of them can... You can use dual mouse controls. That's cool.
Sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural.
Better speakers. Love to hear it. Stereo speakers there. Built-in mic for easy voice chat. Yeah.
So you can voice chat with friends
nice.
anytime via GameChat. It
nice.
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Nice. Nice infographic as well. Well done on the infographics here. They're really good.
If you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around.
3D audio. Nice. I like 3D audio. Ah, there's a horse! Over there! Can you hear this? Did you get the 3D audio effect? New stand.
Your Nintendo Switch 2 however you
oh,
like.
good. The old one was so flimsy.
Stand. You can move it freely. Like
oh, nice! Has multiple positions. 2 USB-C ports. Ooh!
USB-C port found on
that's
the
cool.
of the console.
2 USB-Cs is pretty cool.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera.
Ah, or any other accessory.
Or charging in tabletop mode.
That is a good idea. Charging in tabletop mode, heck yeah. Oh, this is a good...
Nintendo
this is a really well-made device.
Comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
I guess, yeah. So I actually I think I predicted that amount. I think I actually predicted 256 as the amount I think it would have. I think I did. So that's another prediction I made right. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. You know, I just figured with the price of memory and everything, they're probably going to go for 256. Because they like to skimp a bit. Because 256 actually isn't much for modern gaming. But I guess if they keep the texture resolution pretty low on their games, maybe it will be enough for like 3 games. But yeah, anyway, it's probably also going to have like a micro SD slot. Yeah, we'll probably have expandable storage. So if you run out of space on the main console, you just get the expandable. Just like on the Switch. So the Switch released with 32 gigs, which also wasn't a lot for the time. But you could expand the storage almost infinitely yourself by buying like a terabyte of storage if you wanted on a micro SD. So I predict expandable storage.
8 times
See if they
that of
announce.
Nintendo Switch for storage.
Okay, no. Okay, that's a lie. They say 8 times the storage, but you're not going to have 8 times the games. Because the games are bigger.
156
They're way
gigabytes
bigger
of
now.
internal storage. 8 times that of
Yeah, no,
Nintendo
that's a
Switch
lie. That's a
for
lie.
storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
The games are going to be
Reading and
bigger.
writing data is also faster.
Way bigger. New dock 4K support. Nice.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock
Sick.
to connect to your TV and enable up to
Love it.
4K resolution
4K
for
res.
compatible games.
4K 120?
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Love it. So HDR is actually a big thing for this console to support. That's fantastic. Most TVs these
Nintendo
days,
Switch 2 dock has a
high-end
built-in
TVs are all
fan
HDR.
that keeps your console cool. This helps keep performance stable.
That looks like a nice fan. Looks like a GPU fan. Nvidia again.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Compatible games. Does that mean some aren't compatible? Nice. Oh god, I want this real bad now. Give me! Pre-order, please. Let me buy. I don't have the money right now. As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. What is it then? We redesigned the console from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Ooh. Mr. Kawamoto! Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. Wait, what is this, VR? Oh! This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, it has like a technology game? That's fun. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. Oh, so they're on a giant Nintendo Switch 2? There are lots of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. Oh, this is cute. This sign reads, where are the magnets? Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console with magnets. And those magnets are inside the console. The SL and SR buttons are on the Joy-Con 2, and they're made of metal. So that's how they attach to the console. Oh, so the buttons themselves attach. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through interactions like this, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. This is actually really cute. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when you combine with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. Nice. Haha, you can adjust the position of the golf club. Nice, little crazy golf game. And aim for the cup by rotating. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. That's kind of nice, I like this. There are secrets to discover, even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secret range from the unique features of the console to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are so many! There are so many! The game will be available as a paid digital title on the same day as... Wait, paid? Did they say paid? I'm not paying for this. Get the heck out of here, Nintendo! This is a free game! Did he just say paid? This... I said this was cute before. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is... I thought this was going to be a nice free little like welcome tour that you get when you buy a Switch 2. Are you saying you have to frickin' pay for this? The game will be available as a paid digital title. That is disgusting. Get out of here. This is not worth any money. You're educating me about the Switch so I can make games for you. So I can become a game dev for you. This should be free. I bought the frickin' console already. Give me this tech demo for free, please. You bastards. Anyway, Yeah, I don't like that it's paid. I really don't like that this is paid. I really assumed it would be free. I assumed it was free. So for example, a similar thing to this would be on the on Steam, there's like a Portal virtual reality tour or something, and it's completely free. And it's for if you buy a Vive headset, you get to do their VR tech demo. There's loads of things like this all over the industry, and yeah, things like this should be free, I think. It's just the expectation is that it's free. Like, I expected this to be free. Can you charge the Nintendo Switch 2 in both at the same time for speedy charge? I wouldn't try that. I would say no. Oh god, people are going to try that. I melted my Switch 2, help. I tried to charge it super fast by using 2 chargers. One in each end, and it melted. Yeah, dude, yeah, don't do that. There's definitely going to be warnings on it. Please do not connect 2 chargers at the same time. So a cam on the go if you're traveling. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. So you can just bring that cam with you anywhere and use it in handheld. Reminds me of Astrobot. Astrobot was free, I think. Astrobot was free with the PlayStation 5. Astrobot 2 costs money. Alexa, stop! Astrobot 2 costs money, but that's to be expected. It's like a fully featured massive game. To be honest, Astrobot 1 was pretty fully featured for a free tech demo. But yeah, anyway. Like, why am I paying to get to know the console that I just bought? Like, if you want to actually know about this console, now you gotta pay more. And it looks kind of boring too. Like, it looks cute, it looks information rich, but it looks kind of boring. Like, why would I pay for being bored? It's like paying to go to a boring museum of boredom. I don't get it. Why pay for the tour? It should be complimentary. Exactly. So I finally found something to be negative about. Nintendo, what the heck are you trying to pull with this? Anyway, let's continue. On the same day as Nintendo Switch 2, you can pay to be bored, so please check it out if you want to be bored and waste your money. Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. Exciting. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards. Oh, here comes the warning. Do not put it inside a Nintendo Switch, you idiots. It will break your Nintendo Switch. Anyway, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Good. If it didn't, we'd be in trouble, because the data read speeds on the old Switch cards are pretty slow for modern standards. But it's, yeah, red one has faster speeds. Next up is additional storage. I knew it! I'm so smart. I predicted this. They're using microSD XC, EXXC. Okay, I think these are faster than the old ones. I think the last ones use standard microSD. So these are microSD EXXC. So these are way faster than the old microSD cards. I think they're at least double the speed of the old ones, so that's good. So yeah, Switch 2 will only work with microSD Express cards. Gotta be Express. Can't use your old card. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. I'm glad they're explaining this to consumers, because this is something to get mad about if you didn't know why they needed to do this. Please note that regular microSD cards used for this Switch will not be compatible. Yeah, it's good they've, explained this. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. I really regretted doing this on my Wii U. Do you know why? Because I don't have the Wii U anymore. You know what I do have? The Wii. Yeah, I kept the Wii, because it's a bloody great console. The Wii U is gone now out of my life, and I transferred all of my data from my Wii to the Wii U, so now it's gone. And there was no way to put it back inside the Wii. It was a one-way transfer, right? So I transferred all my shit out the Wii, all my store downloads like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, like the virtual console stuff that was on there. I had loads of stuff on there. All my game saves, everything, just bloop into the Wii U. And the Wii U's gone now, because I didn't keep that system. So yeah, I was... No, I'm scared to do this. I've been burned before. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's a one-way transfer. So I don't know if I'll do this. I have to really think very hard about it. I don't know if I want to transfer all my stuff to the Switch 2. I might just start the Switch 2 fresh. A tour should be like $1 if you got to pay for it. No, it should be free. I don't want to even pay $1 for this. Samsung have some Evo microSD good ones up to 1 terabyte. Yeah, but it's got to be microSD EX now. It's got to be the fast-ass ones, which are more expensive. You have the greatest voice ever, says Pete Pedals and Plays. Thank you, Petey. Thank you, Petey. You're so sweetie. Thank you for the sweet comment. We've also released the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. So what's the difference between this? Oh, it's got the C button, which launches GameChat. Nice. And on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons. Oh! Oh! It's got grippy grip buttons. That's so exciting. That's so awesome. I was wondering when they were going to start adding those as standard. Because doesn't like the Microsoft Xbox Elite controller have like the little extra buttons there? And VR controllers have them too, the grip buttons. And they're really good. They work, they're so easy to press, and like, they should definitely have them. So that's really exciting. An audio jack as well for headphones. Nice. After today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website. Okay, maybe we'll look at that, where the three of us will talk about development of the Switch 2. Looks like they've done a good job of the development. We hope you'll check that out as well. They've done a really good job. They've done an excellent job, it seems. And now the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. They've outdone themselves. Nintendo Switch 2 will launch on June the 5th. June the 5th. So summertime. Cool. Yeah, June the 5th, that's kind of what I was expecting. It's kind of around where I was expecting. So pre-orders go live, by the way, on the 8th of this month. So we'll be pre-ordering this month, and we'll get the console on June 5th. That's exciting. It's exciting. So on June 5th, going to be a Mario Kart stream. If I get lucky and buy the Switch, I might not be able to pre-order, but we'll see, we'll see. I don't know. I might be able to get a late pre-order if I don't get it on the first round. I'll definitely be getting this console at some point, that's for sure. So even if I miss pre-orders and have to wait after June, I'll get it eventually, because it seems like a good upgrade. Good console. I'm excited. I dread to think how much the Pro controller is going to cost if the PS5 Pro controller is 180. Oh, do you think they'll make it premium prices? I think it will be the same as the old Pro controller. I think it will have the same pricing, because it looks like the same quality as the old Switch Pro controller. I think it will be like a normal price accessory. So it'll probably be pretty expensive for a controller, but it's not going to be you have the Joy-Cons and then you have the Pro controller. They're doing the same format they did last time. It's just that this time, a couple of extra buttons and a headphone jack. It's like, oh, and a C button as well. Yeah, 3 extra buttons and a headphone jack. I don't think it's going to be that much more expensive. The old Pro controller was very high quality, the Nintendo one. One of the most high quality, actually it is the most high quality controller I own. Like the PS5 controllers, although the PS5 controllers, the standard ones, have a lot of tech in them, which is quite nice. They creak. They're kind of like, they feel kind of less high quality than the Pro controller. It's very sturdy and it has very long battery life. Switch 2 controller is good. Looks like it. Yeah. So Switch 2, the Joy-Cons, they've made the sticks bigger. They've made the buttons, the shoulder buttons, way bigger. And they're just bigger in general, so that's good, because the old ones are very, very small. And it looks like the attachment mechanism is better, so it's more easy. It's not a slide rail anymore like the old one, which was, some people would put the slide rail on the wrong way and they would get them stuck. And once they're stuck, they're very hard to undo. So I think the new mechanism is better as well. So it's magnetic now, and then it's a latch to unlock it. So it seems like a very good mechanism. We're very much looking forward to the day when you get to experience it. So am I, Nintendo. So am I. So please wait just a bit longer. Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2 you can play the 3 types of games. What does this mean? The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. Nice, I like that type. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. Oh, he's going to talk about upscaling and things on the old games? The second type is compatible games released on Nintendo Switch. Game library. So the game library is going to be huge starting off. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. What does this mean? Some games that were released on the Switch. Upgraded versions! Okay, so this is the upgrades. I was hoping for this. That offers things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2 and more. So let's show you some upgrades, please. I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Okay, what have they done here? Please take a look. So what have you done here, Nintendo?
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls.
Oh, mouse controls, nice.
Audio recognition.
Haha, voice control.
More expressive rumble. and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
So they have harder rumble motors this time.
All of
That's
which
cool.
can be accessed on Switch 2.
Oh, that's fun. Oh my god, that's like the iToy on the PlayStation 2. I used to have that.
First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Oh, that's fun.
You'll be able to see each other's faces.
You only need one
as you
camera.
play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or
That's
your
kinda
friends
cute.
Can take the party online.
That's kind of cute. I like this. That's fun. That's really fun.
Up next, it's Bowser Live. A mode
I might actually
where
get
the live player
Jamboree
team
for this.
wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit balls to collect the most coins.
Oh my god, this is like the iToy on the
Fly
PlayStation
an
2.
RC car with your voice. Go.
Except like a better version, of course.
And compete in other mini games using full body movement and
So these
sound.
type of games were on the
Finally,
iToy, PlayStation
take a
2.
ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the
Please
safety
lower
bar
your
lowered
safety
and
bar.
secured, you're
Oh, with the
off.
mouse? What the hell?
Use mouse controls to
You know
shoot
what,
down
gamers?
enemies
I've
while
never
you feel
played
the
a Mario
bumps and
Party game.
rumbles of the
This might be the
coaster.
first one I play. This looks kind of fun.
When you enter a pipe, a mini game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players
Oh,
each
this looks
control
good.
an arm.
Oh, that looks really
And
good.
one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill
That
of
looks
these
less good.
intuitive mini games. How
The
quickly
spray
can
painting
you
one
reach
looks
the
kind of boring,
station?
but I like the climbing one. That
From
looks
mini
fun.
games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
That's
Super
kind
Mario
of cool.
Party Jamboree,
It looks like they
Nintendo
worked
Switch
pretty
2
hard on the
plus Jamboree
Nintendo
TV
Switch 2 edition.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
They added quite a lot of new minigames.
Nintendo
use the new
Switch
features.
2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Hey, thanks for
can
following,
upgrade
Pete.
To Nintendo Switch 2 edition
Thank you.
plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
That's kind of cool. Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while playing. That's kind of fun. You know why that's fun? Because when you're all facing a screen, you can't really see each other's reactions unless you look to your side. So this is actually a really interesting social feature because you're going to see everyone's reaction real time as you're playing, looking at the screen. And that is going to add a new dimension to playing with people. Yeah, that's actually really quite a good idea. It's definitely going to enhance the experience a little. Do you remember those games where you took a photo of your face and then put it on the character? They should do that with Switch 2 games. I'm sure the camera now is good enough. Especially, do you think it has a depth sensor? Because if it had a depth sensor and a camera, they could literally scan your face, put it in the game. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could, like, take a picture of your face, a real scan, and put it inside the game. For games like, you know, Tony Hawk Pro Skater and stuff like that, they used to have these features. I think one of the Tom Clancy games had it as well. One of the Tom Clancy games, I think, had this face scanning thing. One of the Ghost Recon games, I think. People using rubbish webcams, though, to take a photo of their face. So it's like a low-res picture of your face, like, stretched over. It looks so ridiculous. It was, like, stretched over the model in the game, like, because there was no topology. Let's present some more Nintendo Switch. Oh! Breath of the Wild! Oh! Nintendo! Oh my god! Oh! Is it going to run higher res? More FPS? Are they going to have new features? I don't know what this is going to be. I'm hoping for new features. So what do you think it will run at? 4K? I'm thinking 4K 60. I'm thinking they're going to say it runs 4K 60 or maybe even 4K 120 if they're using frame gen and they want to lie about how it's actually running. But let's see here. Anyway, they get Switch 2 versions of ZELDA. Oh, enhanced resolution and frame rates. Oh, gorgeous. This looks nice. HDR! HDR support! Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. You can play with smoother high-definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your venture in Hyrule using ZELDA Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. Gross. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2 editions of the game. For example, it can help guide you to various locations like shrines and KART you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
This is gross.
Proceed north.
I don't like it. I don't like this feature. I don't want to use my phone with games. I hate this. Or you can share your creations using QR codes. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Wait, I changed my mind. That's really cool. And send them to another player to create in their game. That's really, really cool. That's so sick. Well done. We hope these features... That's so cool. So I can go online and people can post their QR codes for things they've built. Like all those crazy creations you see online on the Reddit forums and on YouTube where they're like, I made this. They can then post a QR code for you. Dude, this is going to pop off on social media. People are going to be like, look what I built, and then put their QR code. You can use their QR code straight away and build it in the game. This reminds me, so there was this game called Gary's Mod a long time ago. It was a mod for Half-Life 2 where you could build contraptions using they're like welding guns in the game. You like built things, right? And then there was another mod for Gary's Mod called Advanced Duplicator. And what you did with Advanced Duplicator is you right-clicked with the Advanced Duplicator gun and boom, you would copy their creation and then you could paste it and then people could share their Advanced Duplicator files online. So you could download their Advanced Duplicator files and then build the thing that they're showing off online. It was really, really nice. That was a really nice feature and now it's in Zelda. I can't believe that. That's so cool. They've brought Advanced Duplicator to Zelda, but this is even simpler because it's QR codes. There's no downloads going on. You just like scan the QR code. That's so sick. So sick. So anytime, right, someone posts their cool creation, you bring out your phone, you go, oh, cool. Boom. Now when you play Zelda later, you'll have that thing in your game. Creation in your game. That's actually really, really cool. Yeah, okay, this is a good feature. So I was a little worried. I don't like it when they mix phones with games. But in this case, I accept it. In Kirby and Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy additional story exclusive on Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Cool. Along with improved graphics and frame rates. Looks pretty clean. Looks pretty high res. The story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing mysterious changes. Ah, this game's really good. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Oh wow, it does look good. There's no aliasing anymore. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both. I knew it! I knew they would do this with Metroid Prime, make it simultaneous like release with the Nintendo Switch 2 edition that performs better and stuff. This was one of my predictions. And people called me crazy for this. Like, I told my sister about this prediction ages ago. She was like, no, they're not going to do that. Well, get wrecked. I was right. So that's a message to my sister there. And also some other people were saying this as well, that I was crazy for it. People on Reddit, etc. for having that prediction. But I don't know why they thought it was crazy, because it makes total sense. I know my Nintendo. I know how they think, okay? This is exactly up their street. Right up their street, doing this kind of thing. So anyway, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. So that means I gotta get the Switch 2, otherwise I'm playing the inferior version of Metroid Prime 4, which just can't be happening. I can't play the inferior version. Are you kidding me? Oh, high-res Metroid, 4K Metroid, oh god! Oh. In addition, standard controls! No! Whoa. Mouse controls for Metroid? Take my goddamn money right now. Take my goddamn money. They're bringing mouse controls to Metroid. Mouse and keyboard, basically, except it's mouse and Joy-Con. Oh my god, this is so sick. Mouse and Joy-Con. Mouse and Joy-Con controls. The aiming is going to be so good. Well, hopefully the mouse option actually works well. What if the mouse sucks? I didn't think of... So maybe the mouse thing is a really bad mouse. Maybe it's like using one of your... Maybe it's like using your grandma's mouse on her, like, 90s rollerball. Like, maybe it's a really bad mouse. Hopefully it works well. If it works well... What did they say it uses? Like, they said it uses gyro. What was the other tech it used? It definitely uses gyroscope, but didn't they say it uses something else to do the mouse? Because if I know the technologies they're using, I'll be able to probably predict if it's going to work well or not. But hopefully it does. This could be pretty amazing. So the last Metroid that had an intuitive, awesome aiming style was the one on the Wii. Metroid Prime Corruption. Now, Metroid Prime Corruption used the Wiimote for aiming, and then you used the nunchuck to move around. It was amazing, okay? That's like the closest thing to VR we got before VR came out. It felt like you were just Samus aiming your arm around. So yeah, I'm glad to see there's some kind of alternative control style that looks like it might work very well. If it does feel like mouse and keyboard, which it might do, then it's going to be pretty sick. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, like 4K Metroid, that's going to be so good. I mean, it's going to be upscaled 4K, but anyway. And high frame rate, it looks like. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K 60. 4K 60! I just predicted that as well! Oh, but they have performance mode that goes 120. Shit, yeah! You can go 120 at 1080, so in your handheld mode, it's 720p 120 HDR. So yeah, 4K 60 Metroid. Frick yes. 4K 60 Metroid with mouse control. Yeah, they got... I gotta get this console. I gotta get it. Please, everyone, Prime sub. Prime sub immediately. Wait, I shouldn't have... I mean... I just shot to the side of you. Don't worry, you're fine. But immediately, or I'll really pull the trigger. Boom. Thank you so much. 5 more. Whoa! 5 more with the big bucks! Jesus Christ! I should threaten you more often. I was asking for Prime sub, but this works even better. Thank you so much, 5 more. I appreciate it. That's massive. Ah! So cool. So, a big respect, 5 more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Timing was perfect. Were you loading that up? And then as soon as I threatened, you pulled the trigger? Nice. But yeah, that was perfect timing. It's going to be a scalper's paradise, this console. That's another prediction I have. So June, April 8th, I'm going to click on the pre-order page. It's not going to load. It's not going to load. Then I'm going to try every website. None of the pages are going to load. The scalpers are going to be like this. Like the scalp. This is what scalpers look like. They're evil, by the way. They're going to be like that, rubbing their frickin' hands together. So yeah, I will try my darndest to get a frickin' Switch 2. I want one so frickin' bad now. 4K Metroid HDR. Do you know? I love HDR. I love 4K. I love 60 FPS. You all know these things, right? And I love Metroid. It's like all the things I love put inside a love sandwich. And also, I do appreciate the 1080p 120 FPS mode, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the 4K mode. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I wish you luck. Yeah, I wish you all luck in the pre-orders. Anyone that's planning on trying to pre-order this console, I wish you all luck. We're going to need it. I don't think I've had a smooth pre-order experience since 2017. I think 2017 was like the last year of pre-orders working before the scalpers became so big and so corrupt and so lustful of other people's hard-earned money that they managed to buy out every single pre-order for every hot product in the world. And no normal people can get products anymore. We always have to pay a surcharge for a scalper's item. I really hope we can actually get these things in our hands and it's not going to go to scalpers. So I have seen that Nintendo are actually going to email potential customers for the Switch 2 based on some prerequisites. And I think I might fit the prerequisites, right? That's a hard word to say right now. Anyone who's been a subscriber to Nintendo Online for 2 or more years, has played over 50 hours of gameplay within the last year. Tears of the Kingdom, wink wink, I've definitely done that. And, is signed up to their newsletter and whatever. I'm signed up there. So, I meet the prerequisites, so I might get an email, hopefully from Nintendo, giving me a link to a pre-order so I can get it from the official Nintendo store. We'll see. So, the only thing that might prevent me from getting one is that I'm a UK resident, not a US. They might have a per country limit on how many consoles they're sending out, and maybe there just won't be enough for me. But anyway, so there should be at least some people getting pre-orders based on that information, right? So Nintendo are actually holding back consoles, and you've got to meet these prerequisites, and they're also only letting one person per account buy a Switch 2, I think. I think they're limiting the amounts people buy, at least from their official store. The rest of the stores online, it's probably going to be a free-for-all. It's probably going to be really hard to get a pre-order. Thinking back to the Switch, it wasn't too hard to get a Switch on launch. Now, it was hard to get a Switch like a year after launch because it got so popular that then they had trouble meeting up with demand. But For the actual pre-order, it wasn't so bad, but that's also because because they were dumb, because people were so stupid, they didn't realize how awesome the Switch was. Because I knew exactly what the Switch was offering, I pre-ordered that shit immediately. I was so excited for it, for the new Zelda and everything. Breath of the Wild was the release game. I was over the moon excited for the Switch. It was nuts. Zelda Breath of the Wild was like unlike anything I'd seen a Zelda game do before, right? So I was just like so excited. It was also the most powerful handheld console we'd ever seen. It was playing like games in HD on a handheld that looked like proper game experience. It was nuts, the Switch. And then it took a while for the public to actually catch up on what the Switch was and what it let you do, you know? But yeah, it got very popular later in its cycle, and then it was hard to buy one. I mean, they eventually supplied the demand in the end. But yeah, so I think this might be a different story because people already love the Switch, right? So Switch 2, that's exciting for just the average consumer, right? Because they have the Switch, they love it. Switch 2, yeah, more of that, like better, but better, yeah, give me it. So I think this might be a very, very hot product for scalpers, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get them, like as average consumers. Let's see. How do I tip from YouTube? Oh, Captain Rex, so I'm not partnered on YouTube yet, so I can't get money from YouTube. The only way you can donate is that I have donate links on my YouTube. But yeah, I can't get tips straight through YouTube at the moment. And that's because YouTube won't partner me. But I get another opportunity to get partnered this month. So hopefully that goes through. So end of this month, I'm going to reapply for partner on YouTube and we'll see if that goes through. If that does go through, then people will be able to send super chats and tips through the YouTube chat. And I'll also get some AdSense money from Google, which will be nice. Well, potentially. They might decline me again, because apparently they think I have harmful content on my channel, which I deny. Deny! You know, I deny having harmful content, but anyway, they think I do. Well, they accuse me of having it, I don't think I do. I think it's a mistake, to be honest. But yeah, I get another chance end of this month. I hate scalpers more than most things in this world. Yeah, I'm not keen on scalpers. I'm not keen on scalpers. They make money through buying up all the stock of a hot topic item and then selling it for double the price back to the consumers. They're like stealing. It's like stealing. You're like stealing all of the supply, then being like, you're gonna have to pay the price if you want this. You're gonna have to pay the price. That's what they do. It's the horrible occupation. I forgot to add for the charges on Ko-Fi. Let me know if there's a problem come ordering time. Oh, don't worry about that, Firemoth. I'm sure it's all good. JustWorks says, I grind some Fortnite and come back to Firemoth doing some legendary gifting. Yeah, that was pretty legendary, Firemoth. Really harmful content? Yeah, so my channel was denied because reason harmful content. That's what they said. And I applied twice. So the first time I applied, I was so excited. I was like, yay, I'm going to finally get monetized on YouTube. I was so excited. Then the next day it was like denied reason harmful content. And I was like, what? And then I was like searching my channel for what could be harmful for ages, like going through every video with a fine-tooth comb and going crazy. And yeah, I deleted anything that could be deemed harmful, like deemed harmful if I was really thinking outside the box, like, well, maybe this could be perceived as harmful if maybe I didn't understand it at all and I was dumb, then maybe, so I was going through all my videos, like deleting videos and stuff, and then I reapplied a month later, denied again for the same reason. And then the second time you get denied, you have to wait 90 days. So I've been waiting my 90 days. So 28th of April, it's the end of the 90-day suspension. And then I get to apply again. And hopefully it goes through the third time. Third time's a charm, as they say. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is going to be running at 4K 60 HDR. It's so beautiful. And with mouse controls. What the heck, dude? Mouse controls on the Dude, I can't believe the Nintendo Switch has mouse and keyboard controls now. That's so sick. Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA. Ooh, a new Pokemon game. Will not only receive Nintendo Switch version, but Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Nice. By taking advantage of the Switch 2, you can enjoy adventure in Lumino's city with enhanced resolution and frame rates. Cool, it still looks like garbage. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available. Poor Game Freak, as both physical and digital versions. They don't know how to make games anymore. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. Oh, nice! So there's upgrade options. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games. Well, now, should I then wait to continue my Tears of the Kingdom playthrough? because I have a Tears of the Kingdom playthrough going on, but now I kind of want to wait for the Switch 2 and then continue in like glorious HD, HDR, whatever. 4K. Oh god, that's going to be so nice for that game. Oh god, because the game on Switch, it's gorgeous, right? It's gorgeous, but it's a little low res, and the frame rate's low. The frame rate is 30, it sometimes drops to 20. So it's between 20 and 30. But I mean, the game itself is gorgeous. It just needs a bit of a resolution bump and a frame rate bump, and they're giving us that, and they're also giving us HDR, which is really going to make that game pop, because that game is SDR, of course. So when I played it on, we've got an OLED in the lounge. We've got an LG OLED. So when I played Tears of the Kingdom on that screen, I was always thinking like, God, this game could really benefit from some HDR, because you can tell it's like SDR. It doesn't have that dynamic range between darks and lights on the screen that other games do these days. The mouse use does not look very comfortable. Well, let me think about that. Hang on. I'm going to get a prop here. Okay, gamers, so the mouse you use like this. I got a Joy-Con, the old Joy-Con. That feels alright. But, okay, so instead of a mouse mat, I'll use a box. So it would be like, sort of like this then, right? So you would... Dude, that feels pretty good. That actually feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. It like has an ice skate. It has like an ice skate on the bottom, even with the old Switch controller. And holding it like this with your fingers is kind of like holding a pen. So like, the actual feeling... And you get two buttons there like a mouse. You get left and right click. So, that might actually be really good. That feels good. Like, try it yourself. If you have a Joy-Con thing, pick it up like this, put it down, and try and use left and right, and you have these buttons on the side you can reach. Like, dude, this is legit. Like, this might be legit. So this is a mouse with left click, right click, and then you got all these buttons on the side you can reach, and then you could even, at a push, reach the stick down here. This is like an MMO mouse. This could actually be really cool. We'll see. So I'm just hoping the actual mousing is like good, right? Because if it's like bad mousing, like if it feels like it has acceleration, like how does the mousing actually feel? That's what I'm worried about. But as for actually using this as a mouse and the comfort levels, pretty damn good. I'm going to try using up my mouse mat now. So I guess like a hard pad would be better for this. Also, like, are we going to wear down the bottom of our Joy-Cons? Do they have like mouse skates on now? Like, how are they going to deal with that? I guess they must have mouse skates now or something. But yeah, I mean, using it on my mouse mat, it feels okay. Feels okay. But yeah, this isn't the Joy-Con 2 controller. I mean, the Switch 2 controller. So the Switch 2 is going to be more suitable for actually doing this. But even with the old Switch controller, it feels good. But yeah, I'm loving this Nintendo Direct, by the way. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ba 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 ba. I mean, we've got we've got Switch 2 edition of Tears of the Kingdom, beautiful. Switch 2 edition of Metroid Prime 4, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, that's a game we haven't even played yet, and we get to play it in. I mean, a Metroid game in 4K. Like we've skipped a lot of resolutions here. So there wasn't a Metroid game on the Switch really. So the last Metroid game I played was on the Wii. So I'm skipping from 480p to 4K. Boom. The last Metroid game I played was Metroid Prime Corruption. So I'm skipping from 480p resolution to 4K. That's a big increase in resolution. That's pretty sick. Anyway, I'm excited for that. I'm very excited. I'm a big fan of Metroid. I just hope I hope that game's good. Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls. Dude, the mouse control seems sick. Oh yeah, the new Metroid has mouse control. What the heck? So cool. As a feature they've just advertised. Oh, what the heck? Dual mouse control. Oh, what's this gonna be? Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. Wheelchair simulator. Beautiful. Oh shit, wheelchair basketball? Oh, wait a second. This is sick. Wait a second. This could be absolutely amazing. This could be the next Rocket League. Drag drive. Holy shit. That actually looks like a good application of this. I wonder if this will be a flop or not, because ARMS was a flop for the Switch. So ARMS was their, like, released, like, kooky game that used the Switch Joy-Cons. And it was a bit, of a flop. But, this looks like it could be pretty cool. We'll see, I guess. Like, this is an actual sport in real life, by the way, like wheelchair basketball, and it's pretty cool. I've always thought, like, wheelchair basketball was it looked pretty fun. So yeah, I guess the first ever wheelchair basketball game we've seen. That's a big old ball. Oh, shit! Oh! It has, I didn't notice that. It's like a skate park on the sides. Oh, that is sick. You can do dunks in a wheelchair. Wait a second. They should bring this to the real sport. They should bring this to the real sport of wheelchair basketball. Make it like a skate arena so they can drive up and do dunks. Holy shit. This is an idea for the real sport. They definitely don't have that in the real sport, do they? They haven't updated wheelchair basketball in the last 15 years, have they? I don't think I've checked it out for like 15 years. This is the next level play. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. This looks pretty awesome. Summer 2025. Yeah, that's pretty fun. That looks pretty fun. In Drag X Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. Please look forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. That looks pretty cool. Next, here are some Nintendo Switch 2 games from our publishing and development partners. You know what Nintendo always do? Innovate. Have they ever not innovated on their new console generation? There's always some weirdo feature. And this time it being mouse support, which is actually bloody genius, because mouse support means they can support so many more games. Like PC-only games. I'm talking like those mouse and keyboard games on PC that people say, oh no, you gotta have a mouse for this. Well, now you can play on the Switch, like natively. Pretty awesome. I think this console is going to be a powerhouse of third-party support. I feel like every game is going to be on the Switch too. I really do feel like that. Because it now has a lot of power, which enables so many more types of games to be on there compared to the Switch. It's way more powerful. It's way more powerful than the Switch. It's more powerful than a Steam Deck, and you see how many games the Steam Deck supports. Well, this has even more power under the hood, so the potential there is pretty amazing, and it has mouse support. So yeah, I predict a lot of like PC-only games are going to make their way over to Switch 2 to take advantage of the large user base and also the fact that it now supports like mouse controls, so you don't have to do as much, you know, tweaking of your game to enable controller support.
I have long
What's this?
the lands between.
Elden Ring! Oh! Handheld Elden Ring! I mean, you could already do that with a Steam Deck, but still, I will actually have this console. I never had a Steam Deck, but I'll have this one.
The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Oh, that's freaking exciting, dude. Oh, I'm so excited for one of my friends. So, one of my friends, right, he has kids now, you know, he has a wife and kids and all that kind of stuff you're supposed to have in your 30s, right? So the only games console he has that he plays on is the Switch, right? He doesn't play any PC games. He doesn't have time for that shit. He doesn't play any kind of things like that. He has a Switch, though, and he's probably going to get the Switch, too. And there are so many games he's missed out on because he was on the Switch, right? Elden Ring being one of them. So yeah, I'm excited for gamers like that to finally get to play these things.
I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take
Look, though, it looks high res. This looks like a good addition. That looks higher res than what I played on PC. It looks like it's going to look good on the Switch too.
I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to
Hades!
Nintendo Switch
Oh, I never played this.
Our
That's
first ever sequel
exciting
introduces the
to me.
Princess of the Dead.
I never played Hades. It looked really good though. This looks like a great Switch game.
You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every
This looks like it'll be a
setback.
great handheld game to pick up and play.
It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced
He just
with the
copied me.
original or not. But for more about Hades 2, later this year.
Hello everyone, this is Takayuki Naka something. Oh shit, I missed it. We are bringing Street Fighter 6! Cool. I mean, Street Fighter is always good, right? Supports battles through wireless play, new modes exclusive to Switch 2. Standard edition will be available as well as Years 1 to 2 Fighters edition that includes 26 playable characters. Both editions, as well as amiibo figures and amiibo cards compatible with the game. So I'm not a big amiibo collector, I just don't buy them really, so I kind of ignore amiibo stuff.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating
What's
at
this?
normal levels. Testing data link with spine.
Oh, what is this?
Commencing launch.
Oh, this looks like Evangelion type thing.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
Oh, is this
we will
Gundam?
finally be liberated from humans.
The graphics look pretty good.
Arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm
It's just like a Gundam / Evangelion type game.
This planet will be ours.
What is it called?
The sovereign axiom.
I think it just showed the title of the game. I missed it. So I've never played this series of games. I think I know what series it is. I've never played these. They look pretty cool though.
Don't you get it?
I mean, everything looks sharp, good graphics. I'm excited to have...
Bring hope to our lives.
So what is it called? Demon Machina Titanic. No, wait, I don't know what series that is. That's a new series, I think.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction.
Yay, Split Fiction on Switch! Oh, nice. Split Fiction on Switch too. I know about Split Fiction. I still haven't played this. I want to. Looks like it runs well on the Switch too. Look at the graphics. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty sharp. Looks pretty good.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course,
now I did see that some model pop in there. So it's not running as good on the Switch 2 as you're seeing on PC and PS5, of course, because, you know, they're still much more powerful than the Switch 2, but it looks like it's running the game well. So Split Fiction will actually give us a good idea of what the Switch 2 can do, right? So it's pretty impressive that it can play Split Fiction at all. This is the new game for the new consoles. Now, if you look in this screen, I mean, everything's rendered to a decent level of quality, right? But it's not quite PS5 level on the rendering, but it seems smooth. It seems smooth. Presentation level is adequate. Like, I'm not looking at this and thinking, ugh, ugly. But I am noticing that the models are like a bit lower poly, and there's a bit more like pop-in of models and things like that. So this scene here, I mean, it looks nice. So the Switch 2 is delivering nice graphics. And it can run some of the latest games. So Split Fiction is literally a new game, and the Switch 2 can run it. That's exciting.
who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
So you can see here her hair rendering was a little fuzzy compared to what you see on the PS5, etc. So I'm going to show you where I noticed some model pop-in. So right here, so you see this pinata-looking thing in the sky. Now, this right here looks very hexagonal. You can see the low polyness on the model here, but when they get close to it, look what happens. It smooths out. Boom, now it's round. So that's one of the performance trade-offs they're doing on the Switch 2 to keep this game running well. So when objects are in the distance, they're going to switch to a very much lower poly model. When you get close to them, they're going to plump out to their higher poly count model. That's a good trade-off to make, I reckon. It looks like the game runs well. It looks pretty nice. I wouldn't have any problem playing this on the Switch 2. They're using some performance hacks to get this to run well, but it looks nice. Look at the presentation level. It's not bad. It's definitely lower than the PS5 and PC, but
both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
EA Sports FC. Cool. So I'm not a big sports game fan, so I'm just gonna tune this out a little bit.
Hi, I'm Alan
But maybe they'll have some cool features that I'll be excited about. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy, let's go! Oh, I'm so excited again for my friend. So he missed out on Hogwarts Legacy as well. And it looks like, it looks good. Looks good. Good presentation level. This is nuts for a handheld, this presentation level. Think about it, it's a handheld.
Discover the enhanced magic.
Looks really nice.
Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Looks really nice. That's so nice. Yeah, I'm excited for all those Switch-only gamers that are now going to get to experience the entire last gen of games. And some from this gen, too. Like, Hogwarts Legacy was kind of this gen, wasn't it? Like, that was PS5 gen. Is this a Tony Hawk's game? Is this Tony Hawk or Skate? I think it's Tony Hawk. It looks like Tony Hawk. Yeah, it's Tony Hawk, right? Oh, they used the SpongeBob. They used the SpongeBob interim that YouTubers use. What the heck? They used that in an official, like, trailer?
Hello, this is
That's
Christian
funny.
Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Did they get a YouTuber to edit
Our
this?
flagship title,
A memester?
Hitman World of Assassination, to
Hitman.
Nintendo Switch 2. As the
Again,
best assassin in the trade,
presentation looks
Agent
great.
47 does everything he can
Yeah, it looks
to
like the Switch 2 is a bit of a beast when it comes to
and how each
gaming.
mission progresses will vary depending on the
A
player's
handheld that
imagination.
delivers like console, well, what we expect from
Our ever
the
expanding
last gen
game
of consoles.
will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
So, you know what I've never played, really? The Hitman games. I never played them. Do you think I should? I've never played a Hitman game. It's one of my gaming sins, I think, because I think everyone else has played a Hitman game before. Ooh, James Bond? Wait, like GoldenEye? Wait, this is GoldenEye remake or something? Project 007, wait a second, that's exciting.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's freaking exciting. Project 007. What if they bring back Golden, like James Bond to its gaming roots?
Is reborn.
What's this? I don't know what this is.
Bravely Default returns.
Oh, Bravely Default, I know this now.
High definition.
Bravely Default HD.
Brave and default commands that help you control
See, I don't really play any of these JRPGs these days.
and customize jobs.
The one that I do want to play, though, is the new Final Fantasy games look pretty decent. Like Final Fantasy 16 and also Final Fantasy 7 Remake and everything. I should probably get to those at some point. I mean, I played the original Final Fantasy 7, so I really should play the remaster remake thingy. I really should play that. I bet I would love it.
Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
I'm Yokoyama, director of Sega's Ryuga Gotokoku. Anyway, that was hard to say. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut! Heck yeah, dude! Oh, I'm so excited for my friend again. He gets to play Yakuza 0 on his Switch too. Ah, damn, so he's missed out on so many games. So new cutscenes and everything. It's like it looks like the Switch 2 is getting like the best versions of every game. We'll have more games to show from our partners, but now we'll introduce a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. What would this be? Please take a look. What's this going to be then? Click. KT. No idea what this means. AAA Game Studio. That's Zelda.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
Wait a second.
joined hands with the Hylians,
A Zelda
who
game?
dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Yeah, they had a frickin' mutant baby.
But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Is this going to be Dynasty Warriors? That Hyrule Warriors, but like the new one? I think this is going to be Hyrule Warriors. So I'm not actually familiar with the studio name. TK, is that the people that make Dynasty Warriors or something? This is definitely the most exciting Nintendo Direct we've ever seen since the original Nintendo Switch Direct, I think. And the, like, Tears of the Kingdom announcement. I think this is pretty much the most exciting one in a long time. This is a very exciting Direct. Some of the time, the Nintendo Directs can be boring, actually.
A war was fought to vanquish
So this is a very, very good one.
one which future generations
Yeah, I think this is Hyrule Warriors 2. So this is going to be about the imprisoning war. It's going to be all about slaying hundreds of people at once.
Back in time.
Oh shit! No, wait, what is this? I don't know what this is.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
The story leading into Tears of the Kingdom.
That must mean this really is the past.
Is this actually going to be a new Zelda? Oh, no, I'm right. It is Hyrule Warriors 2. Cool. So this game is actually really good. The first Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U and everything. And the Switch. So, yeah, the first one was actually really good, so this might be good again. It's just like Dynasty Warriors, but Zelda-themed, kind of. And no Liu Bu, of course. No Liu Bu, so I'm not going to buy it. But yeah, I'm not like massively excited for this just because I didn't play the old game. I'm sure people that played the old game are going to be excited. That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support. Okay, that's what KT is. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the imprisoning war, which took place in Hyrule long ago. And now some news about Nintendo Switch Online. Is it going to work this time? You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this. Okay, I have the expansion. GameCube games! Wait, we couldn't do that on Switch, could we?
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive
GameCube
to
Classics
Nintendo
downloadable.
Switch 2.
That's
Nintendo
freaking crazy.
GameCube
That's actually a nice.
originally
This is
released
nice.
In 2002. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
It's very nice.
A
Very
Legend
nice.
of Zelda game that looks
Oh
like a
yes.
cartoon come to life through
I love
cell
Wind
shading.
Waker.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
Dude, this game is so
Link
good.
sets sail on an adventure
This
across the
is
Great
one of the
Sea.
games I have replayed a
The
lot
Legend
of
Zelda,
times.
The Wind Waker.
I came back to this game every few years.
A tale of souls and swords,
Soul Calibur. This is a good game, man. I forgot about Soul Calibur 2.
weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon.
This is a really good fighting game.
The Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur
That's who
2.
I always used.
Experience a world of white knuckle racing.
You know what? I
at
never
speed
played
over
F-Zero
2,000
GX. I never
kilometers
played
per
it.
hour.
I never played this
30
version of
machines
F-Zero.
will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
I was more into Double Dash, I guess. I guess
Featuring the
Double
series
Dash was good
first,
enough for me not to
machine
even buy this.
customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
This all looks like low res, like it's
games
playing
that support
GameCube games but in
multiplayer,
low res,
up to
isn't it?
4 can play together locally.
This doesn't look like high res. It's playing in the original resolution, I
Classic
think.
games with clearer image quality.
Is it
and
clearer?
Higher resolution than the original releases.
Maybe it is a bit clearer.
You can also check the
I guess it
controls
is a
for
bit
each
clearer.
title and customize
I mean,
them to your
the
liking.
GameCube was literally 480p, so they're getting a bit of a boost, I think.
More titles will be added in the future.
Alright, Sunshine Classic. Chibi Robo. Oh yeah, Chibi Robo.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
So I probably won't be playing these much just because I've already played the shit out of GameCube games. I still have a Wii. I still have GameCube games.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect
Yeah, this is pretty
wirelessly
hype.
and
This is
also
pretty hype.
has a C button to
Oh!
quickly access
Wireless and a C
GameChat.
button. Oh, nice.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will
Okay.
also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, same day. Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before. Dude, if you haven't played Wind Waker before, play it. We hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube Classics. I'm actually excited for this new generation of kids that never played Wind Waker and they get to play that, because that holds up. That is still a fantastic game. It's beautiful. It's amazing. You can continue to play selected games for the console shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners. I've seen the Mario was like $80. Yeah, for the newer Mario KART game. Yeah. Expensive. But they have made the game like way bigger. What's this? Wait a second, what? Deltarune. I don't know what this is. So they're now showing the third-party games. It's going to be a little, probably a little... Oh, Undertale's parallel story. I thought this looked like Undertale. Deltarune. So this is a new Undertale game. This could be really good. Is this new? Like, has this already come out? Thank you for lurking, Petite. Has this already come out, or is it, a new game? I guess it must be a new one, because I haven't heard anyone talking about it. Undertale was huge.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Gearbox, Borderlands 4.
Our upcoming flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
That's exciting, yeah.
Borderlands is back.
Borderlands is good.
Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and
So Borderlands 4 is not out yet,
We're
and it's a
still
new
in
Borderlands.
development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
Oh, it has cool.
Launch in
Has little spaceships.
2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Civ 7 on Switch too? With mouse support, I guess.
With the new mouse control.
Yeah! See, this is what I was saying earlier. It's going to have games that are usually like PC-focused games, and they're going to work to the mouse support. I was thinking of Civ when I was saying that. I was literally thinking of Civ when I was saying that, so I guess it's happening.
Experience.
Nice. Yeah, the mouse support is awesome. So, when they were developing the Switch 2, they must have thought we want this console to support like every kind of game almost. So I guess that's why they came up with the mouse support thing.
Even more news
So it can literally play like every type of game.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx.
And I'm Ben
Hey.
Bishop.
Our final announcement for today
2K.
is that WWE 2K.
Oh, okay.
It's coming to
So yeah,
Nintendo
I'm not
Switch 2.
super into like sports
Plus
games.
NBA 2K as well.
Sorry, not
can't
super
wait
into
to see
them.
you
Never
work.
really played them growing
And
up,
on the
so.
court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they
What's
went
this?
armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft.
4 kids stranded. Like materials. By karate chopping.
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
I don't know of this game, but looks kind of cute.
Started to master this survival.
Fun little co-op survival.
The top. Ha! Nicely done. Well,
Survive together to escape the islands.
let's set sail. This time for home.
Survival kids. I mean,
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge
looks
Roll.
alright. Dodge roll.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, I never played this, but I heard a
Countless
lot.
bullets and aim for
The first
Gungeon
game had a lot of
steps in our roguelike
fans.
shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Enter the Gungeon was very
You can
popular.
expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Okay, cool. Little carrot. Well, that's a cute carrot. Interesting. What is this? I have no idea what this is. I like the design of the creatures and stuff. And the little astronauts. Astroneer or something? Is that what it is? I don't know, I'm guessing. StarSeeker. Astroneer Expeditions. Okay. I mean, that looks like it could be cool.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt.
Oh! Cyberpunk!
We are delighted to bring the immersive world
Heck
of
yeah,
the dark future to
dude!
Nintendo
My friend is going to get to play
first time.
Cyberpunk on the Switch
Cyberpunk
too!
2077 is an open world
And it looks like the
action
graphics look
adventure
nice.
RPG set in Night City.
It looks
Thanks
like it
to
runs
Nintendo
nice.
Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of
That's
dreams at
awesome,
home
man.
Or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate
Looks like it
Edition
runs better than it ran on the
comes to Nintendo
PS4, that's for
Switch 2
sure.
on launch
This
day.
game ran like hot garbage on the PS4. Looks like it runs much better on this.
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Just came out of lurking to cheer for Cyberpunk. So, oh look, they're getting Final Fantasy VII Remake too! Yes! So good for everyone. So good for all the Switch-only gamers. There are so many Switch-only gamers. There are so many. So many people who have relegated all their gaming time only to the Switch because they have too many like things to do. You know what I mean? Casual gamers. They're now getting it to enjoy all of these games. I'm so excited for them. But yeah, right. It's awesome that Cyberpunk is on this shit. So I probably won't be getting these games on the Switch 2, and that's because I have a gaming PC and I have a PS5, right? So I won't be getting these, but I'm excited that they're on there. And I'm excited that the Switch 2 can run these games. Because if it can run these games, it can run damn near anything. It can run damn near any kind of experience. Think about it. It's running all these, like, cutting-edge games. So that means, what can Nintendo do with this thing, then? Because Nintendo can always do more. So Nintendo are always good at extracting every single capability out of their console, right? They're very good at that. So what are Nintendo going to do with this power? That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm excited for. What the heck are they going to do with all this power? We're seeing what the third-party developers are doing with the power, releasing their old games on it. Because now they can, right? They're just like, oh, fantastic. Now we can release all these games on the Switch 2 and then make some money. But I wonder what Nintendo are going to do with all this power. We'll be bringing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Woo! Intergrade! That's very exciting. This is the first game in the trilogy which follows the party up through their escape from Midgar. Look at those beautiful eyes. It offers a reimagined Final Fantasy experience. I still haven't played this, by the way. More than 20 years after original release. I played the original. It was beautiful. Please look forward to more updates on the Final Fantasy VII Remake project for Switch 2. That's very exciting. This is all very exciting. Yeah, my friend will probably be pretty hyped for Final Fantasy VII. He was a big fan. He was a big fan growing up of that game. Hollow Knight Silk Song, nice. I never played Hollow Knight. I bet I would love those. Story of Seasons. I won't be playing that one. Good Night Universe. What is this? 2 Point Museum. That looks kind of fun. Wild Hearts. Witchbrook. Oh man, well, what's this? This looks kind of... I want that. I want the Witchbrook. I want to fly around on a broomstick. Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. These are all like the Marvel Comics Invasion. Nice. These are all the weird games that you're not going to buy. Star Wars Outlaws. That's included, by the way, in the weird games. These are all the weird games that you're not going to buy, but they're just there. Someone will not buy them, I guess. I guess someone's buying these. Nobunaga's Ambition. Fast Fusion. Oh wow, it's like F-Zero. Oh wait, these games are good actually, I think, the Fast Fusion games. They are kind of like F-Zero successors. Shadow Labyrinth. Raidou Remastered. No Sleep for Kaname Date. See, these are the weird games. Reanimal. Oh, wait, this actually looks pretty cool. Oh, this looks... Wait, what's this? Oh, THQ Nordic. That's from a real, company. Wait a second. Reanimal. That looks kind of dope. Dude, that looks freaking creepy and scary. 2025 release, is it? So this isn't out yet. Reanimal. Okay, this game actually looks like I do want to play it. So Reanimal's out already, is it? So Reanimal's out. I didn't know this was... I've never seen this game before. But I like the style. It reminds me of that game where you're this girl in a yellow jacket. I've forgotten the name of the game. And it's a side-scroller. And there's all these creepy scenarios and scary things and horrible things. And you've got to like hide and run at the right moments. Anyway, I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it reminds me of that a little bit. Fortnite! Woo! To be honest, Fortnite's probably pretty lit on the Switch 2, let's be honest. It's probably pretty damn good on the Switch 2. It's going to run fantastically. It's going to have mouse support, probably. Tamagotchi Plaza, nice. Yeah, so it's, Fortnite will have mouse support on the Switch 2. Prepare to get owned by some Switch 2 players if you're playing on consoles, on other consoles. Because the Switch 2 player is going to have mouse support. They're going to have a good aim, potentially. We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look. He has nice hair, that man. Very thick and luscious. What's this, then? Is that like Dante, maybe? Is it Dante? Is it a, what's that thing? Devil May Cry, maybe? Looks a bit like Dante. God, look at the rendering on the Switch too. Like the nails and the skin looks pretty good.
I give you.
No aliasing that I can see. Oh, I saw a little bit. I saw a little bit of aliasing, but it's not much. Pretty smooth graphics.
Give you my life.
My blood, my life. What is this?
Turn O wheel.
If I predicted it is Devil May Cry, I'm a genius, but I don't think it is. Oh, is this Vampire D or something? I don't know what this is.
Humanity's very dusk.
I'm trying to predict what it is. I don't know what it is. Some vampire game. Vampire Hunter D. That's an anime, I think. But maybe it's the game of the anime. Wait! From Software. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, Bloodborne. Wait, is this Bloodborne? I don't know, because I never played Bloodborne, but I'm still excited for Bloodborne if it is. No, this is a new... No, well, it looks like Bloodborne. Maybe it is Bloodborne. Is this Bloodborne? If this is Bloodborne, I'm gonna go nuts, because I never played Bloodborne, because there's no way for me to play it, because there's no upgraded version for PS5, so the only version I can play is like the PS3 version or whatever, and it sucks ass. Or the is it the PS4? Anyway, it sucks ass. It's like low frame rate and really low res. So, yes, I hope this is Bloodborne, so I can finally play it. I will actually buy it on... If this is I don't think this is Bloodborne. Is it Bloodborne 2? What is this? Dude, what the fuck is this? This looks awesome. You have Jetpack. You have Big Ben. Everyone likes Big Ben. What is this game, dude? Do some of you know what this is already? Is this a new game? This is a new game. Holy shit. This is a new game. Where you're some kind of vampire. Holy frick. Oh my god, is this a Switch 2 exclusive, like, From Software new game? Look at the frog with titties! There's a frog with titties! Oh, this looks so bad. Look at the visual style. Is this Bloodborne 2? Look at the visual style. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
I'm surprised I didn't see any spoilers for this game today. What the fuck? I saw no spoilers. You can turn into a freaking T-Rex and eat people? There's a big hairy man? Oh, it's got those cool discs. What the heck is this?
Tears will flow for one.
This looks so good.
And one.
Is this exclusive to Switch 2? Because that is nuts. The Dusk Bloods. This is a new game from Software. This is a new game. Is this exclusive? No, this can't be exclusive. Okay, I'm going to type the Dusk Bloods and see what consoles this is out on. How did I not see any spoilers for this game today? I must be living under a rock. I didn't see any spoilers for a new From Software game. This is completely sidelined me. This has completely sidelined me. I had no idea they were making this. I'm literally Googling which consoles Dusk Bloods. It won't be coming to PS5. It is exclusive! It's exclusive to the Switch 2! That is a badass move from Nintendo. Holy shit, they're getting a From Software exclusive on their console. Oh my god! That is such a surprise. And that is so awesome. Holy shit. So I guess I won't be playing Elden Ring on the fucking Switch 2, because I'll be playing this instead, whatever this thing is. Wow, the graphics are gorgeous. It has that Bloodborne aesthetic, which everyone loves. Everyone loves the Bloodborne aesthetic. But it looks like it has a bit of its own DNA as well. Yeah, I think this is the most exciting presentation for gaming I've seen in years and years and years. It's gotta be. Yeah, I've had so many moments today where I've gone like, oh wow, and even the lame stuff, I'm like, well, pretty good. Like there's, the only thing I didn't like was that they're making you pay for that stupid tech demo for the Switch 2. They're making you pay for some garbage tech demo. That should be free. But everything else has been pretty damn awesome. It's such a bold move to make this an exclusive. It reminds me of when they made Monster Hunter exclusive to the Switch. They made Monster Hunter Rise exclusive, but of course that was a timed exclusive. Which means, I don't know if this will be a timed exclusive. It probably will be. But how long are we going to have to wait for other consoles? No idea. I would kind of like it if they just locked this exclusive to the Switch 2, like really locked it down. That'd be hilarious. It would mean so many sales of their console if they did, because so many people are like From Software enthusiasts. There are a lot of gamers that just play the From Software games over and over, and when they get bored of them, they just wait for the next one. It makes sense though. Aren't like From Software are a Japanese developer, so it makes total sense that they're gonna have some games exclusive to the Switch too. This looks like a spiritual successor to Bloodborne. Anyway, let's continue the trailer. I'm gonna have to upload this. I'm gonna have to cut this down and post it to YouTube because I think my reactions today have been pretty from the heart. You know, I think this deserves to be re-uploaded onto YouTube. Available only on Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, I could have just waited, and it would have told me. I didn't have to Google just then. I could have just waited. God damn it. What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. Thank you, Nintendo. We'll be publishing creators, blah, 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 where the game's director, Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. Oh, a creator's voice. Nice, nice. On April 14th. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. Arigatou gozaimasu! Thank you. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Oh boy, I am! Thank you. This was a stacked presentation. Next, please take a look at this. This was a stacked presentation. It didn't need to be this stacked. It really didn't. But they went there. They freaking went there. What's this? Oh, this is going to be a surprise announcement. You can't surprise me more than, what, the Dust Bloods. What, Kirby? Looks like a Kirby star. What's this? Oh, looks even more like a Kirby star. It's not going to be Smash Bros, is it? Oh no, it is Kirby. Wait, is this going to be a Smash Bros? Are they doing a new Smash Bros? Don't tell me they're doing a new Smash Bros. As a surprise announcement. Oh, the suspense here. There you go. There's your start, Kirby. Now rocket off into the distance like you do. Go on, rocket off. Oh, what's going on? Oh, shit. He's got some thrusters on that shit now. Kirby Air Ride. Is it going to be a new Kirby Air Ride? Wait, what the heck? Now, I really did like the last Kirby game, by the way. Forgotten Lands on the Switch. Wait, Kirby Racing? That was... Kirby Air Ride! It is a new Kirby Air Ride! Kirby Air Riders! Oh shit, dude! Oh, this game was so good on the GameCube. Director? Who's the director? Ah! Sakurai! Dude, he's an OG. I didn't know he still made games. Dude, Sakurai's really good at making games. It'll probably be a good game. Kirby Air Ride, which originally released, is getting a brand new game. Dude, Sakurai's coming back. Wait, let me just make sure I got the right guy. Is he the developer I'm thinking of? Is he like the guy who invented Smash Bros and all that shit? Or am I thinking of someone else? I might have my developers mixed up. Hang on, I'm just going to Google the dev. So I think he's the same guy that made the original Air Rider. Masahiro Sakurai. Let's just check I got the right dude. So I'm not getting excited about some random dude. No, it is him, yeah. Yeah, it is him. So he made the original Air Ride, and he's a he helped make Smash Bros and all that, those kind of things. He's a legend. But I thought he retired, dude. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe he didn't. But anyway, this is him. This guy's a legend. Look at him. So stylish too. He's so stylish. So this guy actually has a YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. He has a really good YouTube channel. Check this out. On creating games. Seriously, this YouTube channel is incredible. If you're interested in creating games, watch his videos. So the only bad thing about his videos are that they're Japanese with subtitles. But if you get past that, they're fantastic. Kirby Pod Racing? Yeah, so Kirby Air Ride was a game that they released on the GameCube. What it is you were all on stars, and you would be racing along these kind of grind rails and stuff, and jumping, and then, you know, it was basically a racing game, but with Kirby. But this looks like a much improved version. Whatever they're showing here looks like a way better version, so I'm excited. I mean, we haven't had an Air Ride game since the GameCube era, so it's been a long-ass time. It's been over 20 years. Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on GameCube over 20 years ago, see I know my stuff, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look. Last trailer. So this is going to be the surprise. This is going to be good, right? What's this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck? All these weird, like, giraffe thingy people. You got a rock person. Looks kind of gorgeous. Ingot Isle. What is this? Monkey Isle? Monkey Island? I don't know what this is. Donkey Kong! DK! It's a new Donkey Kong game. What is it? Donkey Kong mining? Oh, sugar honey iced tea! Oh, shit! Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez, Louise! Oh! I was not expecting... Oh, shit! You can dig? Wait, what the fuck is this? This looks incredible! This is my childhood dreams come true! Oh, shit, dude! Oh, my God! A new Donkey Kong, like, free-roaming 3D platformer. Holy shit. And it looks like it's slick. It has digging. It has throwing. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, frick, dude. Oh my god, what is... Oh, this looks so good. Holy shit. You know what? The Donkey Kong games, I think they're underrated. They're so fucking... Sorry, I swore. I was trying to say frickin' this whole time. But the Donkey Kong games are so freaking good. So I'm very excited for this. This reminds me a little of Banjo-Kazooie a little bit. So I think the last game we got like this was DK64, right? The last, like, platforming Donkey Kong game with, like, a 3D platformer was DK64. So it's been a long time. Like 30 years. The gameplay in this looks good. I like the art style. The art style is so old school. Donkey Kong Bonanza. The art style is like Mario versus Donkey Kong, isn't it? The art style. Oh, that's really exciting. So I wasn't expecting that at all. I wasn't expecting that at all. Damn! Damn, this is a good direct. Holy crap! How many times has this direct had me jumping up and down like a 5-year-old? Many times. This is incredible. Am I the most excited person for the Switch 2? I think I am. I think no one else is as excited as me right now. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to recut this for YouTube because I'm a 32-year-old man jumping up and down like I'm an 8-year-old and it's Christmas and I'm getting my N64. How cute! Haven't played Donkey Kong since I was a kid. Well, I've played a few Donkey Kong, but most of them have been side scrollers. So this is very exciting because we haven't had like a Donkey Kong themed platformer, like 3D platformer, since DK64, and it's been a long time. And DK64 was pretty good. It wasn't like standout for that gen because we had Mario 64, we had Banjo-Kazooie and those games, and they're a little better, I think, than DK64. But DK64 was solid. And this looks fantastic, actually, from what we're seeing here. It looks kind of like it looks like what they did with Mario Odyssey, but they're doing it for Donkey Kong. So a brand new 3D platform. You know what? I really do like 3D platformers as well. And this is a 3D platform action game. It looks like there's a lot of action in there. Yeah, this looks very, very much up my street. So brand new 3D platforming game starring Donkey Kong. They like to do the surprise announcement at the end. I knew they would do that. They would save their best for last. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Is this going to be a release game? With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground. That looks good. And just about everything as you demolish your way. It's like Hulk Ultimate Destruction, but Donkey Kong. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it. Oh, that looks badass. I love it. Thank you for watching so far. Arigatou gozaimasu. To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, and probably bundle edition. Yeah, with World, okay. That includes World. Oh, digital? Oh, doesn't include physical? Oh, it doesn't include a physical? Oh well. We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today. I guess, like, digital Mario Kart is fine. You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. It's fine, a little disappointing though. We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Well, it was easy because this was stacked. Thank you. That was a good presentation. Well done. That was actually really, really good one. Holy moly. I was not expecting to be so excited for all of this today. I thought it was going to be like a standard kind of presentation. They're just going to announce the Switch 2 release date. But that was absolutely stacked. Holy crap, I'm excited for this. I wonder if other people are excited. Is it just me? Am I like, what do you call it? Am I just a Nintendo fanboy? Or are other streamers excited for this too? I wonder. I want to see some other reactions. See how other people are reacting to this. Because I was over the moon for all of this shit. Over the moon. Oh, Dustbloods. Oh, Donkey Kong. Metro Prime 4. Tears of the Kingdom Upgraded Edition. We got GameCube games coming to the Virtual Console. We've got a voice chat finally, better online features. Nintendo camera even looked good to me. That even looked pretty good. Everything's looking good. Well, you got the Nintendo Pro controllers with grips on the side. Mouse support. Frickin' mouse support. And in Metroid, you can even aim with the mouse. Oh my god. 4K 60 Metroid as well. Or 120 FPS, 1080p. God damn. Split Fiction's coming, like everything's coming. All those Switch-only gamers are going to get to play the entire last gen and even some of the current gen games that they've been missing out on all this time. It's just great. It's just the best. Anyway, gamers, I think that's all I have time for tonight. This will be a long 2 months. Oh, so wait, two months? April, May. Oh, it's only 2 months away. Shit. Dude, that's not far at all. This is going to fly by. Honestly, the months these days, they fly by. Like, the years fly by, the months fly by. So this is going to be I'm basically going to go to sleep and wake up and the Switch 2 is going to be here. 2 months is nothing. I didn't think about that. We're in April. It's only 2 months away. Shit. Shit. I thought June was further away for some reason because I don't know. I had something wrong with my brain. Yeah, that's nothing. That's close. And if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button. My socials are down there in the description box. Join the Discord if you're not joined already. And until next time, Kraku! Bye-bye.